Playing another Pay Me No Mind sports and entertainment video. I had to check in really quickly. Um, Jay-Z says something really brilliant. Jay-Z, the rapper, really says something brilliant on Reasonable Doubt. The third verse of Regrets, the song Regrets. It's one of the last, or maybe the album finale on Reasonable Doubts. But he said, you get to beefing with dudes. He said ninjas want to act like they Big Willie, but really hoe ninjas. And something, you got to risk your success and freedom to deal with them. But what he said was, my hustle's going too well to hit him. And this is what I don't see. I've mentioned this before. Outkick.com is the new home of Jason Whitlock. Clay Travis is over there. They're doing their thing with conservative sports talk. Cool. They're balling. Their thing is going very well. They got a healthy chat section. They got a viewership or readership, I think it's called. They're doing their thing. They got their VIP people who pay an extra amount of money to receive, like, I don't know, special content that everybody's not open. It's a hustle, though. That's what I'm saying. The Outkick hustle is going very well. I also talked about a couple of months ago, I talked about Jemele Hill and Cari Champion, former ESPN employees. They're out on their own now. They're over at Vice Sports doing their Stick to Sports, I believe, is the program that they have. Okay. So today, this writer for Outkick.com, Joe Kinsey, he's a Daytonian. I happen to live in Dayton. He's also an Ohio State fan and something else he says in his bio. But he writes this article attacking Jemele and Cari for doing their thing to their audience, to their demographic. And this is the reason why I keep seeing talk of or articles about the decline in viewership of ESPN. And one, I think it's not all about the racial stuff and the woke nature of ESPN. You got a million freaking people on versus just sitting here dealing with these bullshit issues that nobody really cares about. So the Joe Kinsey cat, I don't even know why he's watching Jemele and Cari. Like I said, your thing is going too well to hit them. But Jemele and Cari, I guess the new season is on now, and they had Jake Paul on there, who just knocked out Nate Robinson on the Mike Tyson Roy Jones pay-per-view. So Jemele asks, during the episode, I guess, Jemele says, Jake, considering where we are right now in our racial conversation in America, was what you did to Nate Robinson racist? Corny ass joke to me, really. And the reason I mentioned when I checked out a few episodes of the show and did a little review or just kind of my commentary on the show, it's a world of difference not being with ESPN anymore. You can tell the production value. They're doing a lot more work over there, but they're free now. And I said, in the first episode, once they got past we're black, we got our exclusive interview with LeBron James that Stephen A can't get, that Max Kellerman can't get, that past all of that and say drive. And that's my thing, is like, just go out here and do you. You got LeBron James. Bring LeBron James on and get to interviewing the man. I don't care how you got to tell me that you're black. I see that. I see what your presentation is about. I already understand your background and what you're trying to do. Just do it. But anyway, back to this Joe Kinsey situation, who disapproved of this. So Jemele Hill she tweets on a lot of Jake Paul. Joe says that this is clickbait. This is what really kind of pisses me off, because this is just his thinking. This shit isn't even true. But he's and their line of questioning was just bait for their 200. If they only have 225 viewers, why are you giving them some shine? Why are you helping your sports on your platform the way that you do it? Tell them to F off and cut the interview short. They wanted to goad him into creating a scene. I couldn't disagree more, Joe Kinsey. I couldn't disagree more. Is it a bullshit line of questioning? Was it a corny joke? Was it an extension of the whole the racial draft shit from the Chappelle show? Maybe. But that's their presentation. That's how they do their show. Maybe the joke didn't land well with you, but quit watching them. Go watch who you want to watch and support who you want to watch. Why are you trying to tell these two women, these two sisters, that they can't talk to their people the way that they want to talk to them? You talk to your people and your readership on Outkick.com. You talk to them however you want to talk to them. It's like, can we get from each other's throats on a daily basis and just do what we're trying to do? Why are you worried about Jemele Hill and Cari Champion and their little ass show on Vice Sports that nobody knows about? But you like, man, I got to get this article out today. I ain't got shit to talk about. I'm not really that good at my job. Let me go out here and make sure that these two groups of people are constantly at one another's neck. And this shit right here with this Jake Paul story, that's what I can sell my people. That's how I can get my clicks today. These people are going to read this shit and get mad and stay motivated to get at the necks of Cari Champion and Jemele Hill. I mean, damn, it wasn't bad enough that they both got kicked off or lost their jobs at ESPN. You didn't win? That wasn't victory? That they're no longer on one of the biggest platforms in sports? You still got to go sniff them out over at Vice Sports on whatever night it is at 10 o'clock. I mean, they ain't even... When is the battle won? When do you move on? Like, we just got to understand, man, everything is not for us, and get on with our lives and quit being out here stirring the pot and keeping people upset at one another unnecessarily. People that want to hear the bullshit and the joking and this line of questioning from Jemele and Cari, people that want to hear that, they're going to continue to tune in to hear that. Whether right, wrong, or indifferent. The people who want conservative sports and they want players to do what players are, shut up and dribble, basically. People that want that, they're going to continue to tune in, to click on Outkick.com and listen to sports talk like they do over there. Don't spike that ball. Don't celebrate after that touchdown. Just hand the ball to the referee like you've been there before. After you dunk the ball on somebody, just help them up. You know, just people are going to find what they F with, pretty much. But to sit here as the outlets and to continue to stir the pot and to put the batteries in the back for people to be out here in public and on social media beefing with one another over their views, like I say this all the time, ain't nobody changing their mind. Ain't nobody went on social media with their thought. That's all it was. That's all it was. Now, if you don't like their if you don't like their humor, that's natural. You're where you are because you have the set of sensibilities that you have. So to think that you were going to tune in to them and that you weren't going to hear something that was sideways to you or unacceptable or improper or unprofessional or whatever, the likelihood of that happening was very great. So you went over there looking for what you wanted to see and you found it. That's like some of my girlfriends when I was 18. I went to the bathroom and left my phone on the couch, and they went in my phone and found that I was talking to some other females. They were looking for what they wanted to see, and they found it. And then you go write an article about it so that the 20 people can go in the chat section and say, yeah, those lefties, those Marxists, that wokeness, all that bullshit. It's a joke, man. And I feel that's the real reason why you got people moving away from major outlets, because people are tired of that shit. People are fatigued with the bullshit. Like, just talk about the sports. You're a sports site. Y'all rappers now? This is Bad Boy clapping at Death Row Records now? The fuck? Anyway, man, it was just a quick break. Just checking in with today's sports media. These dudes get to travel the country. They get access to all the great interviews. They balling in this shit. Your hustle is going too well to keep focusing on the BS. My name is Wood. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Pay me no mind.